Yeah, this is episode number 3 of Crypto Brothers, and I got Lehigh here with me, and we happen to be in the same house on a vacation with all the brothers, so we're doing the episode together in the same camera. So anyways, we have 2 topics we want to talk about today. First, we're going to recap what's been going on, and second thing, we want to talk about Bitcoin and gaming. But let's cover what's been going on. What's happening, Lehigh?
Bitcoin's kind of been up and down this week. Going up to 17,000 again and hovering there for a few days before coming back to the low 16,000s area. So not too much going on there. Ripple, kind of the same thing. Just some healthy fluctuation, nothing too big. We have a good Ethereum bump today, up 16%. You see it kind of catching back up with Ripple. I mean, if you guys know that Ethereum was number 2 for a long time, Ripple bypassing it, about a week ago now. So Ethereum catching back up, hitting all-time highs in the 1200s. So great for those of you holding Ethereum. To be determined if it will catch Ripple and retake that number 2 spot, but I could see it happening.
I don't think anything super significant has happened over the past week. No major announcements. There's been a little bit with Bitcoin and China cracking down on them. Oh, one with what is that one called? Bitcoin, the lending one.
BitConnect?
Oh, BitConnect. With Texas came out and saying that they're restricting access to it, but we'll see where that goes.
So those of us, myself included, living in Texas, you might have to VPN to use BitConnect, or go through your friends.
Yeah, cool. So that's what's been happening with cryptocurrency, at least since we last aired last week. But kind of an interesting topic. One of you guys asked us about GCoin, and we did some research into that and found out a little bit what it was about. But we want to talk about Bitcoin and gaming. So what does that even mean? We're going to talk about how that relates to GCoin and Bitcoin and gaming, I guess, in that matter.
Yeah, so I mean that's kind of what GCoin is, or what it was created for. It's kind of bring the cryptocurrency market into gaming. I mean, one kind of interesting thing about GCoin is that you can win GCoin, or GCN as it's called now, through playing Android games.
Okay.
Right? There's certain Android games you can play where you can win GCN.
Are they available now, those Android games?
As far as I know. I mean, I haven't downloaded any myself. But on their website, there are links to the games that you can play to win GCoin.
Okay.
So one of the things I discovered when I was researching GCoin is that there's not a lot of information out there. Made it really hard to learn anything about them. Even on their website here, they don't tell you much. I mean, they tell you they've been around since early 2014, no transfer fees, and high speed. And that's kind of the gist of everything they give you is right there. Like, they don't tell you what it's for, what their purpose is, what their plan is going forward. None of that. There's a little bit more information down here. Has a maximum supply of 200 billion. There's been almost 150 billion issued to date. And you can see here about the mining block halving in March of this year. But that's it. There's a few links on their page, but none of them really help you out learning more about GCN. They tell you what exchanges you can get them on. So there's 3 right now. Between Cryptopia, which is down at the moment. From what we've said, they should be up soon, but don't know. Coin markets, they're updating their servers, so they're not on right now. And Nova Exchange, which is due to reopen in February. So they're on 3 exchanges. There's supposed to be 2 more coming soon, 1 in January, 1 in February. But of the 3 exchanges they're on, they're all down.
Not really going anywhere.
No. Let's see if I can find. They're somewhere on their site. Because of the exchanges being down, they do allow you to buy GCN just with US dollar. You see here you can buy 1 million G coins with 135 US dollars. If you wonder why that is such a crazy high amount, we'll take a look at the market cap. You can see that the total worth of one is 0.000126 cents. Yes, US dollars. And so, I mean, that's why you can buy 1 million of them for $135. The thing is practically worthless. as a single coin.
And you can't trade them really anywhere. So you can get them, but that's it.
Yeah, I mean, really only buying them to hold them because, as you see, all the exchanges are down right now.
Okay.
If we look at, oh, there we go. The lifetime of GCoin, it's really just had a pretty worthless life up until the past couple months. It started back in July, kind of did some spikes here, and then just this past week had a really good spike up to its highest ever total. Still not even getting close to a penny. But then it's come back down since. Some people have speculated whether this is just a pump and dump. A lot of people getting that price up there and then just dumping it all. Kind of to be determined. It's leveled out higher than it was, so I mean that's kind of promising. But we'll see if it ever does get back up to those prices.
Okay. So you said pump and dump, and one of the things that you saw too was that they had a Discord channel that was kind of catering around this whole thing. What was that about?
Yeah. Let's see.
Explain.
So if you go to the About Us page, the first thing I notice is that they don't tell you anything. Like, just kind of they give a little bit of updates on what they're doing. New work on a new GCN exchange where GCN will be the main trading pair. And then they kind of give you some forums and stuff where you can go and talk to other GCN traders. So there's a link for a Bitcoin forum, or bitcointalk.org. There's the Discord chat, crypto coin news. They have a couple articles there every now and then, and cryptocurrencies reports trading news. So even on the About Us page, they don't really tell you anything about themselves. They just give you these links so you can talk to other traders. And that's kind of one of the things that stood out to me the most is just the lack of information that you're getting from their site. I don't like it.
Yeah.
If you are curious on how you can get some, since the exchanges are down, like I say, you can buy some directly from their site. They also have 2 mining pools with plans on opening a third. So you can get information about that on their site. And then,
So,
real quick.
entertainment. Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's also games you can play to win GCN. So here's some of the Android ones I was talking about. You got Light Bike, Slots Casino, Android Slots, Bubble Game. Yeah, I mean, as you can see, they all look like winners.
I see there's a President Obama on the bottom one.
Yeah, I think I had a couple world leaders. You got you got Putin up there, maybe.
Oh, yep, third row.
You got Kimmy right here. So, yeah.
Looks like a whole bunch of fun.
Kind of weird. But yeah, not very transparent. Not a lot of information going around here. And those are kind of the 2 things that stuck out for me. And then the other big kind of red flag for me was that there's no future plans that they have set out. Like, I don't know what they have in store for GCoin. Like, they kind of mentioned some new exchanges and a new mining pool, but nothing that they're doing with this cryptocurrency, this altcoin, that would make me think that this altcoin is going to continue to gain value.
Okay. So one thing that we like to do in our investing is we like to invest into coins that actually do more than what Bitcoin does, because Bitcoin is just a currency that you just trade back and forth. So things like Ethereum is a great one because it's more than just a coin. You can actually write more things to it. You can actually do future contracts saying like, hey, on this date, if the weather is raining, do this thing. You can put more into the chain. And when it comes to gaming, that's really cool. So with Bitcoin in gaming, you can do that now. A lot like what this one's doing, GCoin, where you would just trade, like, hey, you do the slot machine, here's 5 coins. That's cool. But as we were looking into like Ethereum and other type of gaming currencies that out there, actually going back to Ethereum, CryptoKitties is a really big game out there, and it's built off of Ethereum.
It's ridiculous how big CryptoKitties has gotten.
Yeah. But it's really slow at the moment. It costs $6 to do a mutation of your cat in CryptoKitties, just because of how much code has to be sent over with each transaction. So anyways, looking into this, we came across another coin called Enjin. So Enjin coin, right here. They are. Let's see. Are we on the home page? We are. So they're a smart cryptocurrency for gaming. So this is their point. They're unlike Bitcoin or Ethereum. They just say we are for gaming. And what was interesting coming across them was, I mean, I saw them back in October. Didn't think much about it because I was still learning about cryptocurrency still then. But that they tout that, hey, we are very fast. We are designed to bring in this new currency where you can trade items between games. Some of the games that they're talking about bringing this to, let's see if we can actually find out where some of that is. Actually, before we get down to those games, let me show you this. This is what's neat, is the co-founder of Ethereum is the one who started up Enjin. So it has a big name behind it.
Just real quick too, I haven't looked at Enjin's site yet. You know, I was looking into GCoin while you were looking into Enjin, and just it's night and day the difference between this site and GCN's. Just the amount of information that is here. Seeing the developers behind it, what it's used for, going down, you just hit their development roadmap. Like, all this stuff is night and day from what I saw on GCN.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
Huge difference.
I mean, they have a roadmap here, things that are coming out, while GCN, there's nothing. They're actually telling you when their exchanges might start supporting them again.
I don't know if they just expect to die soon, like, because they're not telling me anything.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that one, like what their plans are. But what's cool about this one too is, since their launch, they're up at, if you guys can see this, they're at 41 cents right now. And they launched in, I know that in October is when they did their initial coin offering. So let's see if you can find that. There you go.
There it is.
Enjin, 41 cents. So they're cool. They're taking off. I mean, if you guys see their map here, November, since they're pretty much October, they've been having a great positive trend record. It's just shooting off right now. It is one of the cheaper currencies, but it's based off of the Ethereum blockchain. It's actually a fork of it. It means they're not going to run out of coin. It's a forever coin. That's cool. So how are they using it in gaming is what I was curious about. Like, how can you use the blockchain? It's what they're doing. I found this really interesting. I was just kind of scrolling through what their plans are, and I came across this. I'm like, I recognize that name. Ark. The game Ark is a, what is that? Prehistoric age game where you go around fighting dinosaurs, crafting, and building things up. Well, now in Q1, they're supposed to release this plugin that, hey, you can go in and build a spear. And then you can go and actually trade that to another player using Enjin coins. And so you say, here you go, give this other player, and you actually get Enjin coins back. And then what's neat is they already have a Minecraft plugin where then in Minecraft you can also build stuff in it and then trade it for Enjin. So theoretically, if let's say I play a lot of Ark and I'm really good at making spears, so I can make like 10 spears and then I sell them for these Enjin coins. Then I go over to Minecraft, I'm like, you know what, I really need a diamond sword. Well, you use that Enjin coins you just made in another game, trade it for this diamond sword.
That is interesting.
So
that opens up a lot of possibilities for gamers.
Yeah, it's cool. So that's why I'm actually really interested in this coin, is because it's more than just a currency. I mean, it still is a currency, but you can track what happens between games, and they're focused on games strictly. So yeah, that's what I like about them. I'm trying to think of any other points here. Got any questions about it?
Can you also just cash out those Enjin coins that you earn in games?
Yes, you can.
Can you take that to an exchange and buy some Bitcoin or something?
Yep, you sure can. So the biggest one that they support right now is Binance. I'm glad I didn't say what I usually call it, Beyonce. But it's Binance. Let's take a look here. Where is their...
If you just scroll down real quick, I saw there's a bunch of...
oh, yeah, here's their exchanges. So, yeah. So, Binance is their biggest one that they tell you to go buy on. You can buy a lot of other currencies there, too. We do have a referral code for that one, and I think it helps. I'll have to find out for sure. But there is a referral code, and it helps us somehow, and you somehow. But, yeah. this is one of the coins that I invested into today. Jumping in there, seeing what it does and what they're promising, and the team. I'm pretty excited about it.
One thing that I do like about these guys is how short they've been. How short they've been around, but how well they've done in a short amount of time. Nope, can't go through here once. There we go. I mean, just starting back in beginning of December, they've gone up a pretty good amount. So I feel like it's still a good time to get in, get in on Enjin coin. It doesn't look like the value's going down anytime soon, and judging off of their roadmap that they have here,
you'll see some apparent spikes that are going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, you can see they just barely started. They had their Q4 plans for 2017, and they just have a bunch of plans for 2018. Things that make me think that it's just going to continue to grow. Some big ones, Unity SDK, that's huge. A lot of games, both console and mobile.
Rocket League, I think, is built with Unity.
Are created with Unity. And then also down here, iOS and Android SDKs, Unreal Development Kit, another big gaming platform.
Yeah.
So a lot of things here coming out within the next year, within just the first 6 months of next year, that could really help this coin shoot up.
Yeah, agreed. Well, that's cool. Well, so that's what we got for today. That's gaming with, blockchain. Cryptocurrency. Yeah. And what you can do with it and some coins that are out there. But yeah, if you guys like what we're doing, please follow and subscribe and ask us any questions. We like digging into these different coins. This one was inspired by one of your comments from our previous video. And yeah, we'll catch you guys next time.
Thanks, guys.